Hey everyone, and welcome back to P.U.G. That is Pickup Games. I know it's been a minute or two. Been a few things going on in my life. I had some slight health issues that was making me just unable to do too much outside of my normal stuff. I'd gotten in a wreck, and that took a lot of our time. And then our kids been having a little bit of trouble with school and stuff like that. But everything seems to be lining up now, and I should be able to get back to regularly posting. And hopefully that stays true. I am going to be recording, I think, 2 episodes back to back today. Right, I'm not going to release them both today, of course, but I'm going to get something out there. And hopefully you guys just continue enjoying a little bit. The first video today, well, the first one that I'm recording today, hopefully is not too lame for you guys because it's kind of a repeat a little bit. But let's go ahead and take a look. Hot ones, truth or dab. Yeah, I know it's the last video that I did technically, but if you remember that video, it was a lot of me coughing and dying and saying that I'm gonna play it. And well, I did play it. I played it with a group of friends, total of like 5 or 6 of us. Let's see, there were 6 of us, yeah. So we actually had a full crew, and the game itself. Well, let's open it up again a little bit, just because I want to take out some specific things. So the game goes in rounds. You draw these black cards. Whoever is drawing the black card asks the person to their left the question that's on the card. Some of the questions are pretty good. Some of the questions are pretty lame. But the real meat of the game lies in these white cards, which are called the one-up cards. I'm going to get into that, why that's an issue. This, honestly, the one-up cards should have just been the game. Because these black cards, most of the questions, they aren't very good. Because anybody that would, I don't know who this game was marketed towards, but I feel like if you're around the age group that I am, which is, between the 25 to 30, 8 age group, that would probably buy this game and play it, they're not going to be afraid to answer these questions that are on these cards. If you were 55 and 60 on up, and then maybe these questions may be a little bit much for you, but our age group that grew up on the internet and everything, there was almost no shame in answering any of these questions. Therefore, whenever it came to the truth questions, nobody ever had to take a dab of sauce. The only time that we ever really had to take a dab of sauce was for the pop quiz questions, which had a range of difficulty that was ridiculous. Stuff from who was the first U.S. president to stuff I don't know, just insane questions. I can't find a specific one at the moment, but it just the difficulty was it spiked. Then the worst ones are the BFF trivia, because assuming that you're playing with, on average, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that you're playing on average with 4 people. These BFF trivia questions are, I don't know how close the writers are to their friends, but they're insanely close. Who was the first person you had sex with, or stuff like that. And but some of the questions are who name the people's parents, and you have to do that for the entire table. And I don't know about you, but I don't know my friends' parents' names. My friend David, I've been friends with him since year 2000. I used to go to his house all the time. He would come to my house all the time. I assure you, he cannot name my parents, and I cannot name his. My friend Anthony, I've been friends with him since 2002. I know his dad's name, do not know his mom's name. And I'm sure he knows my mom's name, has no clue what my dad's name is. These questions are stupid. So it's not even fun to get the BFF trivia ones. The fun lies in the one-up cards. Hopefully I drew a good one. What's the stupidest moment of your life? What's the dumbest thing you've ever done? So what you do for the one-up round, it's after everybody has asked a question, you draw a one-up card. Then everybody has to answer this question one at a time. Then everybody votes, and whoever had the lamest answer then has to take a shot of sauce. That is much more interesting of a game than the rest of the game. So this right here is the only interesting part of the game and should be the entire game. The rest of it's kind of crap. I mean, yeah, it had some fun times for us, but that's because we're a group of friends. And I don't think I should be basing the merit of a game based off of how much fun I can have with my friends. Because I could have had the same amount of fun hanging out and talking with my friends. I know this because after we got done playing the game, we hung out and talked and had probably just about as much fun. So that is just an issue with the game development. Really, honestly, if I ever played this again, I would probably only play it with the one-up cards. I wouldn't even use these black cards. These black cards are crap. So all in all, if I had to give this thing an honest review, just score, I'd probably give it like a 3 out of 10. I wouldn't purchase it. I wouldn't say to purchase it. I would say just buy a bottle of hot sauce and hang out with your friends. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, the sauce is actually really delicious whenever you're not spoon feeding it to yourself. I like to mix it in with fried rice and stuff. It has a nice citrus blend. It is a really well put together sauce. So I do recommend the sauce. The sauce, I give it an 8 out of 10, a 9 out of 10. Very delicious sauce. But the game, it's probably best that we just throw this one to the fire. Anyway, thanks guys for listening in on this quick review of this game right here. The next one's going to be a little bit longer because it's actually going to be a playthrough. Well, not a playthrough, but going over how to play and stuff like that. A game that I really enjoy called Takenoko. For now, thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. Let me know, are there any hot sauces out there that you really like that I should perhaps try? Because I have a lot. Sitting on my desk alone, I have 5 hot sauces. That's not counting what's in the rest of the house. I love hot sauce, so let me know what you guys. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Pack it all up. I might have tried to think of something funny to say right here, but I was just disappointed in that game. Oh.